Damn.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hanover Hangover. It is Sunday, June 13th. It's we're here with a group called the Apex
Road Rally.
And we're going to talk about something new tonight, different for the show, and I think it's really exciting. But first, we have a little tradition here. Now, just so everybody knows, these are all prop bottles because, you know, cars and drinking doesn't go. So, cheers, everybody. And first we clink. And
we drink.
Yeah, that was a good prop. I think I got the real deal.
Oh, yeah.
So, Apex Road Rally. What is Apex Road Rally?
It's driving events that are hosted up and down the East Coast. Yeah, it's Apex Road Rally. It's kind of a hard thing to explain.
Very broad.
Very broad.
Oh, okay. So you got a lot of broads. No, just kidding. No, really, what you are is you're a car club, kinda, but you don't want to be called a club. You don't want to be
Right, yeah.
affiliated with a club.
Yeah, we don't consider ourselves a club because of clubs usually have rules and regulations on what you drive, what you bring in,
Right.
fees, everything of that nature. This is open to the public. Any car, any person, doesn't matter where you're from, what you drive. Everybody's welcome. It's for the love of the cars and the love of the road.
The love of the road. Yeah, that's important too because so you guys go pretty much all over
Yeah,
the East Coast.
yeah.
And basically it's almost like a tour,
Yes.
like a tour bus, but because you have stops, you stop at here, you stop there, and you see this and see that, but you all drive your own cars.
Yeah.
And they aren't just everyday station wagons.
No.
No.
They're built. So when we host these, it's a lack of a better term, a glorified car cruise.
Okay.
We all drive together, we stick together, we stay in formation, usually a straight line. When we leave checkpoints, we all leave together and we try to stay together. However, once we get on the road, if you have 20, 30 cars, it's impossible to stay together through stop signs, stop lights, intersections. So we do get split up, and a way we counteract that is by providing two-way radios to all the ralliers.
Shh. Oh, can't let them know that.
No.
Oh, no, well, seriously.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's a good way to... got to put it in my mouth.
Now you know what she feels like.
Yeah, right. No, it's a good way for us to all stay together and stay in communication. We really focus heavily on communication and understanding where we're going and what we're doing.
That's good. So, how many are in your group or in your organization?
So it's ran by just two, but everybody that rallies about 60 total.
You get 60 cars. It's like a motorcycle gang.
Yeah, so events are usually capped anywhere from 15 to 20 cars because of hotel stays, gas
Right.
stations. You can't pull into a gas station with 60 cars.
They would love that, though, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
Some do.
not sheets. Not
Oh,
sheets.
really?
No, they don't have that. Well, now they're kind of easing up, but when COVID was real popular,
Right.
they would kick us out immediately.
Really?
Yeah, even though we were fueling and getting food and everything, social distancing, the whole nine. The cops would come in. The cops were cool, but sheets, they had this automated voice.
Yeah, tell us to leave.
Yeah. They were like, you need to leave. We are contacting the police. You need to leave. We are contacting the police.
We just spent $6,000. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty much.
Right.
Yeah. So, you guys were just on a benefit cruise
Yes.
yesterday,
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, that was a fun one. That was limited to 20 cars. A couple backed out last minute. other engagements.
Right.
But a lot of donators. We ended up starting in Harrisburg
Mm-hmm.
and ending right outside of Harrisburg. What's the name of that town?
Duncannon.
Duncannon.
Duncannon, okay.
Yeah, just north of Harrisburg.
And now, what was your fundraiser?
For the MS Foundation.
Okay.
It's a fundraiser we're calling Miles for MS.
Okay.
So we're looking to raise $1 per mile driven in the 2021 season.
In the whole year.
Yeah, as a whole. So if we rally, I think we did the math. It's like 3,500 miles this year. So we're looking to raise a minimum of $3,500.
That's 100%. Like, you guys aren't even going to take out your fuel cost or anything.
Nothing.
You're just giving 100% to that
Correct. Yep.
to the organization. Well, that's great. So, did you stop anywhere on your trip?
Yeah. So we started in Harrisburg, and then from there we went to what's the name of that? Look at
Leonard Harrison State Park.
Yeah. So Leonard Harrison State Park, beautiful back roads going into it. Very minimal highways driving.
Right.
And then it was a free checkpoint. They have bathrooms. Stopped there, and it was a gorgeous overlook of what they consider the Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania.
Oh, right. I've
Yeah.
heard of that.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Yes.
Yep. So from there, we hung out there for probably like 30 minutes, and then went fueled up, and then took some more beautiful scenic back roads down to Penn's Cave, which has underground cave boat tours.
Right. And you sent me pictures of that, and being that I'm so tech savvy, I made a nice little video for you.
Ooh, yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to add it to the show right now. But if you go on to apexroadrallye.com,
Yes.
you will find this video in about 24 hours
Yes.
that you guys can view. And Caitlin,
Yes.
you have a car.
I do.
Is it different from his car?
It is.
Now, what is Tony's car?
So Tony has a 2016 C7 Corvette, and then I have a 2017 STI
Subaru,
Subaru.
the rally car. Those are pretty. Those are all-wheel drive.
They are
Turbocharged, obviously, right?
turbocharged,
That's pretty cool.
4-cylinder, 2.5 liter. Nothing compared to his 5.9 V8.
6'2".
See, even
It is-
6.2 V8.
It is a sweet car. I gotta say, and I like how it changes colors.
Yes, from green to purple.
Gabby,
Yeah.
what are you driving?
I drive a Hot Wheels car.
A Hot Wheels car. I have one.
You should have brought it.
I have
I
one.
should have.
There's one here somewhere. So you don't. You're co-driver. You're navigator.
No,
No,
car
I-
looks like Hot Wheels.
Oh, you really have a Hot Wheels car?
I really have a
Oh,
Hot Wheels car.
I didn't know they existed.
They didn't until now.
I wish I had a. It's not here.
No, it's not. It's at home.
Oh,
I'll have to show pictures.
yes, we would
Yeah.
like pictures.
Yes,
And
it's pink.
it's a pink Hot Wheels car. Now, what makes that a Hot Wheels car?
It's also a Subaru, but it's hidden under pink.
In the one picture, the in the slideshow that you had.
Yeah,
it's
the one
pink-
I can't bring up
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
my computers are being stupid. And I don't have that intern guy yet who does all this behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. It's a pink Hot Wheels car. It's
Yeah.
a Subaru.
It's a Subaru.
But what is it
BRZ.
based off?
Well, like what Hot Wheels car?
Yeah, your
It-
car.
It's
a
exactly Subaru
Subaru what?
BRZ.
Oh, BRZ. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yep.
For those of you who know what a BRZ is,
It is the only car that is rear-wheel drive by Subaru. So,
yeah, right. Because
Yeah,
Subarus are usually all-wheel drive.
yep.
That's what they were known for, right?
Yep.
So now, was that car designed as a road car, a racing car, or
It was more for as a drift car.
a drifting car?
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of drifting?
No,
Not
not
intentionally.
Not
No.
intentionally.
Oh, so when you're on the closed circuit, where you can do drifting, do you do drifting? Do you enter drifting competitions and stuff like
Not
that?
competitions. If the closed circuit is like a, back road where no one else is.
See,
then
when I
sure.
was younger, closed circuit meant the mall when they were closed.
Yeah,
the mall
well,
parking lot.
The mall's never really closed in our area, so it's kind of,
Okay. Jake.
Yep.
You brought in a hot ride hot rod this morning.
Hot rod, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
hot
gonna
rod this
call it that.
afternoon.
It's a Volkswagen.
It's a hot ride.
Yeah.
What are you sporting there, bud?
2017 Volkswagen Golf R.
Golf R. Now what makes that one different? I know you have a carbon fiber hood.
Yeah, it's done up, but
And,
it's all-wheel drive, 2-liter, 4-cylinder turbo.
Right.
It's
So
a dad car.
it's a what?
Dad car.
No. I don't think that's a dad
It's a
car.
grocery getter.
A grocery getter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think my kids would call it a dad car.
Okay.
They'd be like, "Oh, Dad, my car." There. That's the only way that would work. So, what kind of, 30 cars.
Yeah.
What kind of experiences can you have as far as complicated problems? You get?
Quite a few. Usually, like when we're on these back roads, spirited driving.
Period.
the,
I like that.
Yeah. As an example, going up to Niagara Falls, the 2 deer that were in the road.
Yep.
We were cruising at a good speed and came around a long right-hand bend, and before you knew it, there was 2 deer dead smack in the middle of the road,
Yep.
and you're in a line of cars. And
Ooh.
yeah, if you lock up the brakes, it's
Yeah, you're
never
gonna
good. Yeah.
wipe out everybody behind you.
Yeah,
because
it's never
everybody
fun.
follows that 2-second rule.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
And it was a blind turn actually, so it would have probably spelled disaster. But with the 2-way radios, grab the radio.
Call it up.
Yeah.
Video oh shit button.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was actually on that same rally, we were coming down the hill, long. I think it was another right-hander.
Mhm.
There's trees down across the road.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple
Yeah.
locals that were out there that were clearing the trees from the road, and
Yep.
it was like, what happened? I don't know. They just fell over.
Yeah.
They got tired.
Yeah. Birds. Yesterday, there was a
Oh.
lot of suicidal birds.
Yeah. The
Um,
kamikaze birds.
Yeah.
That's funny. I had a turkey fly into me one time. So we have a couple
Jake Soder.
Oh, hey, Jake.
of guys on the live chat.
I do want to give a shout out to Jake Soder. He's been the highlight driver of the year.
Hi, Jake. Who's the second one?
Angry Cheeto.
What's an angry Cheeto?
Jake's my best friend.
Jake looks nervous. Jake, are you nervous?
No.
Don't be nervous.
Just having a conversation.
Okay, yeah, we're just hanging around the kitchen table, having a couple, little conversation. And then Mr. Donnie Dolphin would like to know, how can he donate to your organization?
Yeah, so if you go to apexroadrallye.com, and actually the Miles for MS event is still up. We haven't got a chance to update the website from
Right.
the event. Just go to the Miles for MS there, and then you'll see a donate button.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
There you go, Donnie.
Yep, and you donate via PayPal, right from the website right there, apexroadrallye.com.
Nice. So, like, when we were younger, well, when we were younger, the older folks in the audience, we used to cruise, but we had CB radios. And that's all we had
Yeah.
at the time. We didn't have the high-tech stuff. And so, is there any, like, do you find another road rally group on your ventures, that like a rival rally?
There's no real rival rallies. Actually, it's excuse me. It's such a unique niche that when we do come across other car enthusiasts, they love it so much. Because it's very unique on what we do, and it's really not for everybody. The car culture is kind of split, and I would say 90% of them love to build their car and then show it at shows, parking lots, or meets or anything like
Right.
that, because they put so much time and money into
Right.
it, they don't want to hurt the car. Where us, on the other hand, we'll put thousands of dollars into the car and then drive them till the wheels fall off
Yeah.
in 12 hours. And then fix them and do it again.
And this is why we work 80 hours a week.
Yes.
Right.
And 3 jobs and everything else.
Right.
to,
Speaking of 3 jobs, you have something else going on.
yes, we actually also wrap cars too.
You wrap cars.
Yeah, vinyl wrap.
Vinyl
wraps.
wrap. Okay,
Yeah.
I was thinking MC Hammer. Or,
No. Vinyl wrap, PPF, things like that. Pretty much anything vinyl related, we do.
Yeah, not just cars.
Yeah.
You guys did like a fridge or
Oh.
something.
Yeah, we did a
cool.
fridge
Did a
like
fridge.
2 weeks ago. An E-Street
Motorcycle.
fridge, yeah.
Wow, we could like vinyl wrap the wall with something, some
Yeah.
kind of design.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That'd be neat.
Yeah, we got a guy that prints and everything.
You get a big printer.
We don't have the big printer,
Oh,
but
but
we
you
have
have that.
contacts
Right.
that can print.
So now, how is that put on?
It's put on dry. It's pretty much put on like a giant sticker.
Big sticker.
Yeah, to break it down. But it's a little bit more complicated than that. It's air release, self-healing. So there is kind of a trick on applying it and molding it through the contours of the car.
So molding, you have to heat it a little bit?
Yeah, definitely have to heat it a little bit. And then most importantly, you have to do a post-heat treat where you kind of bake the vinyl into the car. Because if
Really?
not, they'll fall off when it gets hot out. Gabby?
What?
What? did Gabby lose a side?
No, Gabby wrapped her car all by herself outside.
Yes.
And did a killer job.
Angry Cheeto is Peter, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Hey, Peter.
Oh, Tyler's dad. We just put his name
Jokester
on.
of the group.
Oh, that's Peter. AKA, that who that is?
Yeah, and things. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tyler's dad.
Angry
Yeah,
Cheetos.
yeah. Another rallier.
I was gonna say, I'm looking at the name card. There's no Tyler here.
Yeah, no, another rallier. We're with the ralliers. We're spread out from everywhere from Ohio, Jersey City, Boston,
Massachusetts.
yeah,
North
New
Carolina.
York, North
North
Carolina.
That'd be it's nice.
Yeah.
Get to the Tennessee Smoky Mountains and just
We're actually going there in. I gotta look at the thing. October,
October.
August.
August.
I
Yeah.
even wrote it down.
I know.
I love this is like a newlywed game. This is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. It's funny because I plan all the events and then she books the hotels and everything.
You planned this event, didn't know when it was.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's
pretty bad,
awesome.
isn't it?
No, it's okay. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm like booked 4 weeks in advance, and I can't remember who's where.
And we trust all of him to lead us around states we don't know where we're going.
And roads you've never
Tony's
been on.
Tony's the lead.
Tony's
Yeah.
the leader.
Yeah.
So you're the pace car
Yeah.
Yep.
or the
Yeah.
instigator.
Yeah.
Both.
Pace car. No.
Instigating pace car.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'll excite.
Just
Or
combine 'em.
tour guide Tony.
Tour
tour
guide
guide
Tony.
Tour guide Tony. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they call me on the
Yeah.
rallies. Tour guide Tony.
He has an official name tag.
Yeah, I do actually.
Really?
It's engraved. It's actually in the car. I keep it with me everywhere I go.
Well, you didn't bring it here.
No, actually, so yeah. I don't want to put a hole in my shirt.
Oh, that's a nice shirt. And how would somebody get one of them shirts?
By attending the event.
By attending an event. And
Yes.
how would they become part of your organization?
Just right on the website. Anybody on the website, if you keep tabs like on the Facebook page and everything, the events that are listed right now aren't the only events we're doing this year.
Right.
These are just the big events that we have out there, so people have more time to plan and to coordinate time off from work or anything like that to attend. But we are going to be launching a couple more single-day events this year, which the single-day events will be on a Saturday or Sunday. Start usually probably around 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we try to have everybody home by like dinner time, and then cover about 300-400 miles.
Wow.
Yeah,
So how many miles do you think I put on this year? You'd say 3,200 with the
about 3,600.
3,600
Yeah.
with the fundraiser.
Yep. Yeah.
You're not afraid about putting all those miles on that new Corvette?
No.
He drives it in the rain, too.
What an ass.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
Who does that?
I had an older gentleman. He had a Corvette shirt on. He came over to me. He's like, "Is that your C7?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah." He's like, "You drive it in the rain?" The fucking thing has wipers, doesn't it? Like,
I shit in my house too. It's got a toilet.
yeah, like. He's like, "You're not supposed to drive it in the rain." Well,
Says who?
Yeah.
Did GM say don't drive in the rain? That's why it's so expensive.
I mean, the roof does leak because it's an American car, so it has character.
It has character.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you have T-tops.
Target top. There's no T. There's no pillar down the center.
Oh, there isn't anymore.
No, the whole top comes off.
It's just one big.
Yeah.
Wow.
One big panel pops off.
Now, is there a roll cage in that?
No,
Not
there
yet.
probably should be.
I mean, you would think.
Not yet.
The only reason why I haven't done a roll cage is because I don't want to add that weight to my car. I mean, a roll cage for that, it's probably what, 200-300 pounds?
Easy, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of weight.
Full tube metal.
But it has that big engine. It should be okay.
Yeah, but the weight is high.
Oh. So that's what caused it to roll over.
Yeah, so if I'm going around the turn, I don't want
Speaking
out
of
of
going
it.
around turns.
to. That's what it would feel like. Just whoop. Then off the road.
You sent me a picture. I can't share with you because I'm an idiot. On of a speedometer.
Yeah.
Your speedometer.
Hey, Dad.
Oh,
Hello, Apex crew. That's
69,
funny.
baby.
Papa Apex.
Yeah, that's Papa Apex,
He's our
David
mascot.
Miller. Yeah,
that's Papa.
that's like
No, Sid's her mascot.
Caitlin's co-pilot.
Yeah, that's my
Oh,
dad.
that's your dad. Oh, hi.
I rally with my dad.
Hi, Caitlin. That's cool. I wish I could do something with
He's
that.
the man.
Um,
Rally with your dad?
huh?
Rally with your dad?
No. I wish
It's all right, man.
I don't know him, but if he's a cool, hey, we'll rally for something.
There's a lot of family ralliers actually. The last weekend there was 2 father sons. The Niagara rally there was
Zev and his mom.
Zev and his mom.
Yep.
Zev drives a Subaru and his mom drives a convertible Mustang GT.
Nice.
Yeah.
So my little minivan wouldn't fit in.
I mean, it would. You'd probably just stay to the back.
I'll be like, yeah.
Support vehicle.
Yeah.
Support, yeah.
Yeah, somebody's got to carry the
I'll have a
alcohol.
little sign in the back. Caution, fast cars ahead.
More like sorry for passing you.
Hey, don't knock it. That little minivan's got some guts.
But we usually only pass on passing zones
Right.
where it's safe to do so.
Right. So now which state do you think gives you the biggest problem?
New York.
New York, yeah.
New York, really?
100%.
Now you're talking, the 5 boroughs, or are you talking upstate?
Upstate.
Upstate.
Yeah, upstate.
Really?
They
Yeah.
hate us.
They, I mean, they're pretty lenient, but strict at the same time.
Yeah.
They don't really ticket us too much, but the moment they find out we're in town, they definitely send out quite a few units to track us down,
Find us,
stop us,
pull us all over, give us
Yep.
a warning.
block the road off as we're coming into town.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happened.
Pretty
yeah, I
much,
mean,
yeah. But then what they'll do is they'll definitely give us a pretty strong warning, and before they do that, they run everybody's information.
right.
So if they pull over 10 cars, they're running all 10 cars' information, and if everybody comes back clean, we're free to go. One person comes back dirty, then we're going to be there all day.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's this fellow on TikTok, and he's a lawyer, and he's got this whole big. You guys follow TikTok at all? Anybody? No.
Just starting to get into it.
All right. You can lose days on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a TikTok page at the Hanover Hangover. Hashtag the Hanover Hangover. But
Apex follows it.
thank you. There's this lawyer who says, "What do you say to the cop? Nothing.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up." That's his big thing. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's tough when. So usually the cops will find out we're in the area because of Karens.
Who?
Karen?
Karen.
Yeah.
Karen?
Yeah, Karen. The lady that bitches about everything.
Wants to talk to the manager.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, her name's Karen.
Oh, that's right, Karen.
Yeah.
Oh, Karen.
Yeah, Karen.
I thought you were
Anybody can
saying
be a Karen.
In.
No,
No,
Karens.
Karens.
Oh,
So
no.
yeah, the
Listen, Karen, if I wanted to lift from you, I'd pull it off my zipper.
yeah, usually like we'll pass cars. So the biggest issue is the more cars you have, the more noise you make.
Right.
So you pull into town,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, it's very loud. You're not wrong.
yeah, and Gabby with her bright pink car. I mean, you
Yeah.
see that thing miles away.
Yeah.
The like legitimately, because I can only see 2-3 cars behind me. But if she's like 30 cars behind me, that's the only car I
It's a
can see.
beacon.
Yeah, it really is a beacon. But the problem is when you pull down into town, you have 20, 30 cars, you make some noise. And a lot of times people will just get pissed off at the fact that they're fast cars driving together. And we could be doing the speed limit and, they're out for blood.
Yep.
It sounds fast.
Yeah.
So,
Think
Yeah.
you're the big gang.
Yeah.
Coming in and
Yeah.
invading their town.
Right. Like we do drive spiritedly and we do have fun, but there's a difference between, I don't even know if I should say this. I won't.
Well, then don't.
The,
If you had doubt, don't say it.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a time and place for it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when you're driving through town or the road right out front here, that's not a place where you want to go ripping and having fun with your car because, for one, you're not going to get anywhere. There's a lot of civilians, there's a lot of pedestrians, there's just red lights, cross traffic, everything like that. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some of the towns we drive through, there'll be like 100 cars that drive through in a day on a normal day. So, like, when we are, coming through, people just lose their minds. So,
Well, I lose my mind anyway. I mean, just,
yeah. I mean, most people love it. Other people can't stand us.
it's definitely a love-hate
Yeah.
experience.
Like, we'll pass normal people and they're cheering us on and they love to see it, and other people they hate it.
Middle finger out the window.
Yep.
really?
Yep.
We got a lot of middle fingers this year.
In New York.
Jealousy, you think?
Yeah, because they mainly come from minivans. Sorry, I know you have a minivan.
Hey, that's okay. Don't. My minivan works for me. Back in the day, I'll tell you.
It's always the old
I
grumpy,
had my
pissed off
Trans Am.
guys.
Yeah.
Big middle finger out the window.
Yeah.
But
Karen and Joe's. Or
yes, yeah.
John's. John's.
What's the male Karen?
Carl's, I don't know.
Carl.
I don't know.
Carl does sound like an asshole.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You ever meet a nice Carl? Ever?
I don't even think I've met a
yeah.
Carl.
Same.
So okay, yeah, we're gonna go with
Carl.
Carl's.
Oh, okay. So the Karens and the Carls of the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
But however, on the other spectrum with the love-hate, so that's all the hate. There's a lot of love. Especially when you get down south, it's amazing. The cars will pull over and cheer you on
And let you go.
and let you drive past them. Doesn't matter where they
Are
are.
they expecting 30 more cops following you?
No, they let us go because like Tail of the Dragon, Tennessee,
Uh-huh.
if you get behind a local, the very first place they can pull over, they'll pull over and let you go. If it's one car, 100 cars, they let you by.
Nice.
Yeah, because they know what you're out there doing.
You're supporting a cause.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that is burn fuel and have fun.
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
Where I came from.
Supporting local businesses,
Sure.
yeah, local restaurants, everything of that nature. Shit, we even pay the police too. In the form of speeding tickets.
We
True.
did.
We support.
We just
We
did.
support police.
Hey, you're listening to the Hanover Hangover live on YouTube. We are Sunday nights at 6 o'clock every day, or every Sunday. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Just a little break there for you.
There you go.
So your dad's your co-pilot,
Yes.
Caitlin. How does that work out for you? Does your dad like tell you to drive?
No, not at all.
Because I think
Parties.
I would be like freaking out.
I mean, if he is freaking out, he's doing a good job of hiding it.
Really?
I'll hear the occasional grunt or groan if we hit a bump really
Oh, okay.
hard. But no, he's really good. Keeps everything in check, tells me if I'm about to miss a turn. Because the number one rule is follow your GPS, not the car in front of you.
Yes,
Really?
Really.
What if the
'Cause
GPS is
if they
wrong?
make a wrong turn, you're
never
still on
wrong.
track.
the GPS is never wrong.
So, what's that Cannonball Run?
Yes.
You guys ever think of doing something like that?
That is on my bucket list. That's the number one thing on my bucket list.
Right? I mean, you don't have to win. Just do it.
No, I would try to break the record.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I know you're going to want to.
Yeah,
What's the record? 23 hours?
I think it's 25 right now.
25? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
something ridiculous.
Well, they did it in a pandemic, so they were kind of cheating.
Yeah.
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 Shenanigans.
But that's
Taking
still
advantage.
insane.
What's
20,
that?
They took advantage of a good situation
Yeah.
like that.
25 hours east to west coast is nuts.
Yeah, they averaged like 108, I believe it was,
The whole way.
over 2,500 miles.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So, like, I seen some deals where they like change the tire as they're driving. Like some of the cars, like years ago, they had this little wheel that would come out of the ground. And, yeah, right.
in
And
the
you-
movie. No, in real life, the actually what helped them last time was they had a fueling truck,
Yeah.
so they didn't have to pull into a gas station.
Okay.
They just stopped on the highway and had a truck meet them there,
Yep.
fueled up, and then carried on.
And the cars are like heavily modified. They're not just taking stock cars. They're-
Actually, the last one that won it, I believe, was a stock Mustang.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
just with a lead foot.
Wow.
So I don't think this would be any fun with a Tesla, would it?
No, you're not going to make it
Yeah,
far.
you
You
would
won't
never
even
make
make it
it.
out of the state.
But I mean, you just be quiet. Like,
Jetsons noise.
Yeah, the Cannonball Run is definitely on the bucket list.
how about you, Caitlin? You on the same page with that?
Absolutely.
She'd be my co-pilot.
Yeah.
So how did you guys start Apex Road Rally?
We've rallied for what, like 3 years beforehand, and then ran in a couple different organizations. Probably rallied a total of like 30,000 miles. And then the big issue with other organizations is they charge an arm and a leg. Well, entrance fees upwards of $2,000-3,000. Excuse me, for a weekend.
Really?
And, yeah. And we all know hotel costs aren't that much.
Well, yeah, if you're an organizer, you can get a group rate,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And which the pandemic group rates didn't really quite exist. They just didn't care. But regardless, the group rate doesn't save you that much, but still, it's not a $3,000 event.
So how much are your events?
They average probably like $300 to $500.
Okay, well, that's affordable.
Yeah, like
You know.
the Tennessee Tail of the Dragon, that's the most expensive one at $1,000.
Mhm.
But that's 4 days, 3 hotels, 2 nights in Gatlinburg, all paid activities. All you have to do is show up and drive, pay for food and fuel.
So what are you going to do in Gatlinburg?
Tail of the Dragon, Moonshiners 28, 421 the Snake, Shenandoah or Skyline Drive on the way home. All of
the Skyway.
Yeah, all of the most popular like bucket list roads, if you will,
Okay.
in Tennessee. Yeah,
Okay. That's interesting.
yeah. The one road is 11 miles long with 311 turns.
Are you serious?
Yeah. If you put your if you put your cruise control at like 45, 50, you won't make it through.
Really?
Yeah, that's how like. Yeah.
I was on one of those crazy roads up in Pennsylvania the other week. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have something new coming in here. Caitlin is a very good driver and handles her car.
Expertly.
They don't call me 4 cylinders of fury for nothing.
The GPS.
4 cylinders of fury. Wow. Wow, I can imagine. If you piss her off, she just wrecks your car.
Yeah, I'll drive through them.
She'll
Just-
get you
She
on the
will,
she'll
too.
save it and get you on the road.
She will too.
Right?
So yesterday she was she impressed me yesterday with her driving. She could have passed me on a few of those roads if she really wanted to.
And I have 4 cylinders, turbocharged. He has 8.
What were you, a little pussyfooting it there or what?
No, it's
No,
just the
Tony-
Subarus.
Tony doesn't pussyfoot ever.
Really?
Ever.
No half-assing,
Full
huh?
send
No.
all the time.
Yeah. Driver like you stole it?
Every time.
Yeah, it's the fearless leader in me.
Wow.
I love it though. I get a high from it. It's
Yeah.
especially when it gets foggy.
Ooh.
Yeah, roads you don't know. Every turn's a blind turn. You throw some fog in there. I'm putting it down.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm just trying to imagine that. No.
That's why I'm so tired right now. I'm exhausted.
I'm saying no.
So
Unless
I-
you have some special radar that can see things in front of you. No.
Google Maps, it tells you.
A little blue line.
Yeah, a
That's
little
all you
blue
got.
line.
That's it.
There's these amazing things on the side of the road. They're bright yellow. They have black notifications on them.
Oh, Chevlons?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where the apex came from.
Right, I saw that. I noticed.
Yeah, and then they tell you how fast you should take a turn
Just
so we
a
can gauge.
suggestion.
Yeah,
Oh, so it tells you 10, 50's a good speed.
well, on a 10 it would probably be like 40.
Really?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
suggestions.
Yeah, it's a reference point.
So for those of us who are not car guys, Apex.
Yes.
Apex is what?
I'll let you explain that one.
The apex, the apex of a track. Apex.
So it's the fastest and the straightest line through a turn.
Okay, right. So that's apex road rally. That's,
Yeah, so apex being the fastest, straightest line through a turn, we focus, when we build these routes, we build them to be on back roads that are winding through the mountains or along rivers or anything like that. So you're not just driving on the highway getting bored.
Yeah, because
That's no fun.
interstates are just made for commerce. They're not made for
Right.
scenery.
So we get them on the back roads. Excuse me, damn. We get the cars on the back roads and we say, keep it between the mayo and mustard.
The what?
Another burp. Mayo and mustard. Between the white and yellow line.
Oh, okay. Mayo
Yeah.
and mustard.
Yep.
That was a food truck up there for a second. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, the biggest reason is, I mean, obviously. the
Boy, if I
dangers.
joined this, I have to learn a lot of lingo.
Not really. It's just
Mayo
have
and
fun.
mustard.
Yeah,
mayo, mustard, and
ape-
drive your car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
just have fun. Just come out, have a good time. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what you do, or what you drive. It's
Oh, I would lose my license.
the cars are only part of the fun.
Yes.
The cars aren't all the fun. It's only part of the fun.
Right.
The checkpoints is probably more fun than the actual driving itself.
Now, when you
people.
say checkpoint, what do you mean by checkpoint?
Checkpoints can range from anything from food, fuel.
You mean a
go-karts.
scheduled stop?
Yeah, scheduled stop.
Okay.
And a place to stretch your legs. And usually the checkpoints are more fun than the driving itself.
Okay, because to me a
Shenanigans.
checkpoint is, a DUI thing.
No.
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 To me, it's
Quite
a checkpoint.
the opposite.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? You drive into those on purpose?
Yeah. You'll come out to your car covered in gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Gift wrap. Yeah.
Yeah. Gift
Sex
wrap.
toys.
So pranking on the road is a
Oh,
must,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh, the shenanigans are forever.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Anybody shrink wrap somebody's car?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Not, yeah.
Yep.
Suction cup dildos on windshields.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They hold up to about 45 till they
And-
come off.
Oh.
and they just flop down the road.
Just some guy on a motorcycle just driving up next to you. Bam!
Catching air on a dildo.
Yeah, it's quite the experience. And then at the hotels, the hotel parties, the parking lot parties.
Whoa, now that you're talking good times, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Two
That-
good times.
So, want to share any of those experiences with us?
Was it 2 years
Last
ago?
year was crazy.
Yeah, last year was nuts because everything was shut down. So the only option was to party in the parking lot. And it was a very dry summer. And,
Greg with the inflatable dick.
oh my God, he had a penis. An inflatable penis that was like 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
It was his co-pilot for that rally.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he
It
had
was.
it buckled in the
seat and everything. Yeah.
Wow. What do you say to that?
That's the day I met Greg. That was my first rally. He had the huge inflatable dick.
That's why
Yeah.
you guys are friends now.
Yeah.
So anybody can join,
Yes.
Yes.
and you have big things coming up. So what is your future goals?
To get to the point where I can afford to go to jail and lose my license when I attempt a cannonball.
Really? Yeah. So you want sponsorship?
I mean, the sponsorship.
That would help.
That would help. That would definitely help. No, that's just kind of like a personal goal. But the biggest goal is just to keep doing what we're doing and travel more of the country, more states, push out to the Midwest. I would love to push into Canada. Gabby's driving me nuts about going south, so we're gonna go south.
Yeah.
Every time we go north, it's like an angry message. Like, I'm tired of going north. It's like,
It's
all right.
cold up there.
Well, yeah.
Not when we were in Vermont. It was
No, Vermont was
105
hot.
degrees.
Maine is nice. Do you guys ever get up to Maine?
I definitely want to go up to Maine for lighthouse tours. So where
Right.
we drive along the coast and then just
Right.
go to different lighthouses and everything of that nature.
And then you can like drive out to Nova Scotia, I
Yeah.
think.
Nova Scotia
Isn't
is
it?
further.
It's Canadian Providence, part of the Providence. I think you can drive there.
Well, if you
there's
can,
like
I'm sure
the-
there's like a ferry to take the cars
There's
over.
a lighthouse out there. It's like the farthest northeast point of North America.
No shit.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Talk about a morning sunrise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Depending what time of year you're out there, too, you probably get the northern lights at night.
Oh, yeah.
True.
I don't know.
Shit. Well, border's opening up. We could plan it.
Oh, yeah. I got a friend of mine who's a Canadian, and he's got family up north, and he's like, oh, I'm not even going to go see him. You have to do the whole quarantine thing for 2 weeks and this and that.
Thank you, Angry Cheeto.
What? I got your bail money. Awesome. See, you got supporters.
Oh, Howard Johnson. Oh, my God.
Oh, what happened to Howard Johnson? The Hojos, as we call them.
Yes, Hojos.
Yes.
Man, so we do research on the hotels and areas that we're going, but some things are missed. Yeah.
The PA
and,
rally.
Yes, was it? Yeah, that was
It
PA.
was-
Yeah,
PA.
out of Harrisburg, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The first thing that happened when I got out of my car was a guy came over to me trying to sell pot.
Oh.
And he was like, don't worry, there's no fentanyl in it.
What?
I'm like, thanks, that's a good selling point.
He
Yeah.
just got out of
Hey.
he just got out of a loony bin too, or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, 'cause his-
Well, in that instance,
Well,
sure.
his father killed like 9 people and made him made him help clean up the bodies or something like that.
Well, what else are we gonna ask? You can't ask your family. What
He's
else
like,
you
yeah.
gonna ask?
He's like, I just got out of the loony bin. It's like, well, I wouldn't be telling people that.
No.
He did.
But Tony, did he remember your name?
No.
Oh, he loved
Yeah,
your
when-
car.
He was all over you.
Dude, the driver's meeting the next morning called her by name.
Oh, you guys have an
That's
actual
weird.
drivers meeting.
Yeah, so
Oh,
every
yeah.
event starts, every day of every event starts off with a driver's meeting. You're going to share that?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so at the driver's meeting, I'll let the wife take care of that.
Last weekend, I'm sorry, last weekend we had a beer wench.
A what?
A beer wench.
What was that?
I need a drink. Wench, get me a drink. And she,
Ah.
that was awesome.
Yeah, we need one of those for the rally.
Greg.
In your 2
Oh
seaters.
my.
More.
Yeah. So yeah, every event, every day starts off with a driver's meeting.
Mhm.
And at the driver's meeting, that is where we provide the two-way radios, GPS coordinates. So when you get to the event, the entire day is planned for. All the checkpoints, everything's already planned for, booked, paid for, so on and so forth. And what you'll end up getting is a Google Maps link.
Okay.
And when you click on that link, the entire day's route is on that link. And that's why we say, follow your maps and not the car in front of you. Your maps know where they're going. The car in front of you does not, including myself. So,
Oh,
yeah.
And they're
Oh.
never wrong because this guy sits in front of a computer for hundreds of hours
Yeah.
plotting the route.
Yeah. And somehow still put us on dirt roads.
Somehow, yeah.
Well, there's, look,
get
most of the
them all
cars
right,
are
dude.
Subarus, so,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a rally until you drive on dirt.
Exactly. To me, that's a rally.
Yeah, thankfully nobody lost a oil pan. But yeah, we squeezed a Jaguar F-Type the road. We squeezed a Corvette up the road. A slammed 370Z.
That was impressive.
On this dirt road.
Yeah,
Yes.
uh,
Is that the
Gabby's-
one we turned around on? Or
Yeah,
the,
that we
or
did
the
the-
second overlook.
the second overlook where we had to do the K turn against
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
300-foot drop off.
Right.
Yeah,
that was
fun.
scary.
But the only reason why we continued up the road is because I radioed. I saw that it was dirt, and I said we could turn around now, or we can try to make it up it. And everybody was excited and said, "Let's go." And we started going up, and I was like, "I'm ready to turn around." And the two cars behind me, which was a convertible BMW 6 Series, and then behind him was a Jaguar F-Type. And they're telling me to go. Well, I mean, if these guys are telling me to go, well, then let's go. So about another mile up the road, it wasn't getting any better, and we're still about 2 miles away. And then that's where I threw in the towel. I said, "That's it, I had enough. I'm turning around."
Oh, but you were almost there.
No, we were
No,
not.
we weren't.
Oh, really? No.
2 miles on an upward dirt road is terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, to that, let's wash down that dirt, huh? Cheers, everybody. Yep. Still rough.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of unsweetened tea.
Well, when you get down to Tennessee, you're gonna get that sweet tea.
Yes. Yeah, Tennessee's a fun one. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, Gabby, you drove that last year solo, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, Jake, are you going to Tennessee this year?
Maybe, probably.
TBD.
That's the only one I missed last year
Yeah.
when I started the Northeast.
Yeah, Jake is a relatively new rallier, but he just earned his OG badge.
OG badge. Do tell.
The OG badge. So for ralliers who've done 5 events, and at least 4 of them being some sort of paid event, whether it's a paid single day or a paid weekend, then we recognize them as being an OG. We have windshield banners that you're eligible for after your second event, and when you do your 5th, become an OG, you get that on your windshield banner, you get trophies, just a little celebration and thank you for supporting us and having fun. So he just earned that.
OG. What does it stand for? Oh, what does OG stand for?
Just like the normal OG.
Original gangster.
Original Gangs?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Original, I can't think of anything car related that starts with a G.
Gear grinder, I don't know.
No, that's the Corvette. That thing, every time the transmission
Mine's
is
an
cold,
automatic.
second gear grinds, reverse pops out. I mean, it's an American car, and it's to be
Well,
expected.
Hey,
Gabby, though, she's been what,
Every single event that we did that was public. Our very first event was underground, so we only had about 5 or 6 cars to see if we could get something going. And once we made events public, she's been at every single one.
Wow.
15 now, I believe.
15.
Yeah. I have a streak.
You do.
Yeah.
So is that how you met Jake? Through the
No,
rally?
No.
surprisingly not.
Really? Okay.
And
So
she
I'm,
can
I'm
outdrive
assuming you
them.
meet a lot of people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She convinced me to go on a rally with these guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
She outdrives them.
100%.
I believe it.
100%.
I can see that.
Yeah, last year she shined a lot, and it's always fun being in the front because I can see the consistency of gaps between vehicles. And last year, Gabby was never really in the line of sight until we went to the Pocono run.
The one day.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was went
On
up
that
through the
bumpy ass
Poconos.
road.
That was the first
Well,
time.
because you missed your turn. Oh no, you're right.
Yeah, that was that like that state park. Yeah,
Yeah.
that really bumpy road.
Yeah, that was the first time I was behind Tony since the beginning, and it was terrifying and exhilarating,
Really?
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there
In a
wasn't
good
much.
way.
There was no room for forgiveness on that road.
No. Very narrow.
And by narrow, it was the width of the car.
Yeah.
And there was no shoulder. It was just tree line.
Yeah.
And I just got my car back. I was like, we'll send. Tony's sending.
Yeah, she was getting closer to me, and I was like, oh, shit, I should go faster. And I was like, oh, my God, okay, slow down. I got to be responsible here. It's all spirited
Yeah,
driving.
that's hard to do sometimes.
It is. Yeah, I wanted to keep it reserved yesterday and keep it calm and cool.
Right,
And because
right.
we had a lot of new ralliers yesterday,
Right.
first-timers.
Right.
And it was like just, gentle cruise, speed limit. But, yeah, there was no traffic on
You
the
know,
road.
speed limits are always meant to be broken.
Yeah,
They're always suggestions, I think.
Yeah, it's a reference point.
Yeah.
It's just so you know what speed of the traffic is doing when you come up to them.
It's usually 30 mile an hour over.
Yeah, well, limit means minimum.
Minimum.
As long as you're doing like the minimum.
It's pretty good though.
It
Like,
can't be the limit. My foot's not into the floor yet,
Exactly.
right?
PA is great though. Like once you get on some of these back roads, the speed limit naturally is 55.
Right,
So if you do 65, it's plenty enough to have fun.
right. So, speaking of back roads, I've always wanted to go East Coast, West Coast, and back. So I always wanted to go back roads, not touch an interstate, to California on the upper side, go down Route 1, California's Route 1 coastal road, come back, and then come back to the East Coast on the lower side. And I always thought that would be like an awesome trip.
Probably put you back about 5-6 weeks.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's
be
like
done.
that's my retirement bucket list. RV.
Yeah.
You know, not a big RV because there's a lot of back roads.
Yeah.
A smaller RV. Just what's that?
The minivan.
Well, no, not minivan. I need to stretch out and
We're going to Vegas next year.
Vegas, baby.
Yeah, Philly to Vegas and back.
You're gonna drive out there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 5,000 miles round trip. It's gonna be 2 full weeks.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
just foot to the floor and
Oh, I don't know about. So I want to say yes, but on a drive that long, 5,000 miles, it's gonna be very hard on the cars.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
So we're probably gonna start off hot and heavy, and then once we get into Ohio's not a cool state,
right,
so we're gonna end up slowing down,
right.
and then we'll probably pick the pace back up like around Grand Canyon, through the dead arrow straight roads. And
Wow. So you guys gonna switch drivers? I mean, is every car gonna have 2 drivers?
yeah, it's gonna be required that every car has a co-pilot,
Right.
because I mean, even just a normal 3-day rally, I mean,
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing 2 weeks, but it's a lot.
Right. I do some driving at work and I'm like tired of it. Like, yeah, no.
yeah. So when you do like fun driving like that, we call it the rally hangover, where it'll take
The rally hangover
yeah, it'll take like 2-3 days to recuperate.
from all the driving.
Yeah,
Sometimes it can feel like legit flu symptoms.
Really?
Yeah, I had it
Really?
after the last 4-day.
yeah.
I had it bad. And
It was-
dehydration.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, because you even
Yeah, I got messed up.
yeah, he was messaging Caitlin and telling her the symptoms, and she was like, "No, rally hangover."
It was bad.
She's like, you're fine.
It's very easy to like forget about
Drink some
drinking
water.
water and eating food because
Yeah,
it's always
right.
just go 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 a lot of the time in
Right.
like a great way.
Right.
But it's easy to forget simple things.
Like drink water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're having so
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. I mean, everybody's drinking water, everybody's hydrating, and oh god, it's like family road trips. I gotta pee, Daddy. You get 30 of you. 30 cars. Listen, did you wear your diaper?
Yeah,
Apex diapers.
You're gonna need Apex diapers for.
we have talked about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I was kind of joking, but okay.
No, it was all fun. It was like dumb talk. I would never wear a diaper. There's no way.
Well, guys don't have to. We have Gatorade bottles. We're good.
I tried that. I can't. My body won't let me.
Not on a
Really?
back
Yeah,
road.
my body will not let me piss in a bottle while I'm driving.
You're practically laying down though.
It will
We're
not.
not even close. Like
Nope.
in
You gotta
his
hold the
car,
bottle
you're-
upside down.
I agree with you. I completely agree with you, but just other things don't agree. So
Catheter.
yeah,
Hole to the floorboard.
and she's a nurse, and
There you go. Yeah.
there's no way.
Specialize in inserting them.
Just drill
Really?
a hole through the-
Yeah.
Were you used together when you went through nursing school?
After.
Oh. Did she have to practice on you?
No, hell no.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Nope. We wouldn't be married.
Nurses always scare me because they know things about your body that you don't.
Yeah.
That's like, no, hold on. Miss Ursula is a nurse by trade, and she's right now she's a phlebotomist, mobile phlebotomist for the major corporations who do things. Let's just put it that way. So that's interesting.
We need to rally to Mount Washington.
Mount Washington. Ooh.
We could probably put that
I
on the
said
Vegas.
Glacier National Park.
Oh yeah.
If that was in
Montana.
So,
Yeah, it's so far north, but dude, it's a
Yeah.
sick drive.
That would be fun.
It's the
Sick
wrong
drive.
direction.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be something to like have the cars trailered out to.
Dude, that would be so sick.
Have the cars trailered out.
Yeah.
Oh, like so does that horseless carriage company or whatever they're called, the auto transporting companies.
Yeah, enclosed trailer. the
Right,
whole
right,
nine.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Double
one of the-
Fly
stack.
out.
One of the ralliers owns or is partners in a trucking company where they have trucks like that.
Oh, okay.
And we tossed around the idea of having like I think it's what 6 cars to the trailer or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So having 12 cars trailered out to the Pacific Coast Highway in California.
Right. Yeah, that was the road I was talking about. Right.
Yeah, and then we fly out there, rally that road, fly home, have the cars trailered back.
Well, that would be just the pussy way to do things.
It would be, but it would be cheaper to trailer the cars out there than it would be to drive.
Drive.
Right.
I mean, that's
Well, you might as well just fly out there and rent a car.
And quicker. You're not taking 2 weeks.
But
You
that's
can
the,
do
that's
that
the
in a
whole.
week.
But that's the whole.
that's why we're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
Because Vegas will be worth that drive.
Yeah. I don't know. I just.
Driving across the country to drive, I would rather have the cars meet me there. But driving across the country to party, that I'll do.
So you got to get hooked up with the automobile manufacturers and become a test driver in ghost cars.
That'd be some shit.
Can't
right?
soup them up though.
No, but just
Stock car.
I
Do
feel
the
like I would
whole-
lose my job pretty quick. They're like, well, you were passing this car at 130, and that's why the rod went.
Well, you know what?
That's
You
the
don't
point.
know where the limits are until you break them.
Manufacturers don't care where the limits are. If they did,
If
Subarus
they
wouldn't
did
have
when-
Ringland 4 failures.
That's why they test on a closed track.
Yeah.
Well, that's no fun. That's
Yeah.
not real world testing.
Right.
I think a car going across the country 6 times is in a road rally is
We have
that's
tossed,
testing.
we have tossed around the idea of doing sponsorships, and we reached out to a few companies for sponsorships. And the biggest problem is everybody looks at us as we're like criminals right away.
Well, sure you are.
They look at what we're doing as completely illegal and against the grain and everything else. And no, yeah, speeding is illegal, but the difference is there's no passing allowed on shoulders. Like if you pass on the shoulder,
So you have your own rules
Yes.
too,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, of
Well, that's
course.
good.
yeah, it's all for fun.
No, let's have fun. Don't be an asshole.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like just if you want to do that on your own time. Don't come out here and do that. I mean, burnouts and shit like that. Oh yeah, have a good time, but keep it safe. You know, if somebody behind me starts driving over to double yellow, she'll let me know. Somebody will let me know, and I'll slow down.
Right.
Just can't have that. Motorcycles, man, they love to ride that center line.
They do.
And if you're going over that line and they're that close, I mean, the split second, you're either going to take them out or you're going to swerve and go off the road.
Yeah.
And then I got to deal with that shit. So
Why do you have to deal with it?
Because I'm the host. I'm the organizer. And plus, somebody's got to go check on Dum Dum.
Oh. Oh, the time is 6:53. We have 8 minutes. Anything you want to plug?
Just the events coming up. Keep an eye out on the website and Facebook for events. Burnouts are great until you throw a piston.
Throw your piston. Yes.
Yeah.
I imagine tires for your little hot rod don't come around cheaply
No.
or easily.
No, that could be said for all the cars.
Yeah.
All the cars are built to handle for traction.
Purpose built
Yeah, purpose-built
for
cars.
what we do. Yeah.
Yeah. So whereas I only have to replace 2 tires on the rear, the all-wheel drive guys, they have to replace all 4 at the same time.
Mm.
But we can rotate them.
Yeah, I can't rotate them.
Are they different sizes?
Yeah, it's a
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a staggered set. It's a 20 by 11 in the rear and 19 by 9.5 in the front.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And Caitlin, you have a new car coming on order?
Hopefully. We're just waiting to see that everything goes through. But yes, the plan is that I will be trading in the STI for a Jaguar F-Type convertible, V8R,
Supercharged V8.
supercharged. V8.
Supercharged.
All
So
wheel,
that's
all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So supercharged means turboed and blown, correct?
No,
Or
just blown.
Just blown.
Just blown. Okay. And what kind of horsepower does that put out?
595.
Is that to the wheels?
No.
Oh, that's just on the dyno.
It probably, since it's all-wheel drive, it'd probably be like around 490, 500
But that's
to the
still
wheels.
a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
I mean, what is your car putting out in dynos?
On a dyno, it's like 410.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not as...
And what does it weigh? Like 1,800 pounds or something?
No, it's actually
He
heavier than it
wishes.
looks. It's like, I think it's 36.
Really?
Yeah, 36 or 38.
I mean, mine's 33, so that's really not that heavy at all.
No. But the car is made out of plastic. so-
Right. Fiberglass.
What's your car dyno at, Gabby?
My car's very slow. It's never been on a dyno. It has about 200 horsepower.
Really?
How she
Yeah.
drives,
That's okay.
you would
But
never.
the
Yeah.
gearing is everything, though.
Yeah.
I mean, the gearing and how you drive,
Yeah.
that's what puts you out front.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
her
get-
driving, forget about it.
Well, yeah. It's not the car; it's the driver sometimes.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
2 feet, 3 pedals, make it work.
Well, it's funny too. Is no matter how fast a car is, you can only go so fast around the turn. Like with the keeping it between the mayo and mustard,
There's a limit.
there really is a limit.
Yeah, there's a point where you lose traction and
Yeah.
G-forces just take over.
Yeah, and it's just to keep it safe and sane. We rarely find those limits.
So, like, if you had a chance to go to Pocono and run the track, would you do it?
Yeah, I actually looked at running that track, but it's a little much
Yeah.
for us at the moment.
Right.
But
Well, they have this thing going on right now where you can drive the NASCAR stock car experience.
she bought me the F1 experience. I get to drive an F1 car up there this year.
What's the F1?
It's like one of the training F1 cars.
Okay.
At the
With 2 steering wheels?
no,
Oh,
I get in it by myself.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a 4-hour training class
Uh-huh.
in classroom, and then they put you on the car. You go out and do hot laps.
really?
Yeah, fully insured. So
Really?
I'm putting that bitch in the wall.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, you have a helmet, so
Yeah, but still, you don't want to hit the wall at 190.
I mean, they survive. Why wouldn't I?
He
Well,
kinda-
not all
kinda
of
does,
them.
though.
What's
I
that?
said you do though. You'd be fine with it.
Yeah,
That's the dream.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're tightrope walking, eventually you're gonna fall off the rope. You know what I mean? You just
Yeah,
hope that
well, you
it's-
just don't start at 100 feet in the air, though.
Well, you hope that you don't fall off at 100 feet. You just
Yeah.
hope you fall off as you're getting on, like pulling out of a parking lot. Like that's when something stupid happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not when you're acting up. It's the stupidest things.
Yeah. Yeah. Like yesterday, almost taking out 2 turkey vultures.
In the car.
Yeah, in the car. Came around. We weren't even speeding. It was just like normal driving, and these 2, I don't know, like 40-pound birds just come flying out, and I thought they were gonna go right, so I went left, and then they went left, and then I had to go right, and it was just
So they were saying, "Oh shit!" at the same time you did.
yeah. And they were big birds, so they weren't moving very
Yeah.
quickly. It would have been like hitting a dog
Ooh.
on the windshield.
Ooh. we don't want to talk about that.
But yeah, for things to keep out or keep an eye on, the definitely doing another single day event. A couple more coming up this year. The definitely going to pull one off in September. Will be a single day, Saturday or Sunday. That's to be determined. And then also November. November, I want to get up into the Finger Lakes region again. Some wine tours. Maybe get on Watkins Glen. Watkins Glen shuts down October 31st, but usually they'll let us in within the first week. So definitely going to be a single day in September and November. And then the other things to keep an eye on is the August rally, Tail of the Dragon, 4 days, 3 nights, 2 nights in Gatlinburg.
So yeah, if you guys have vacation time, anybody out there want to join this organization, I think just for that alone, I mean, like, yeah. Except they don't take minivans and.
Oh, no, if you have a minivan, bring it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
man.
take anyone.
I mean, we could fit a lot of dildos, like, on the glass.
I think you guys are obsessed with dickheads.
Actually,
We
yeah.
have dick plane vinyls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're not paying attention, you'll have a little sticker put on your car that's a penis with wings. They're all over the state. They're all over New York.
I guess I'm
Virginia's,
glad
yeah.
I'm out of that loop.
It'll be funny, like 3 months later, somebody's like, they'll take a picture of it and put it in chat. We're like, where the fuck did this come from?
Did you park in the back?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I
he's
don't
not
even.
gonna
I
tell.
don't even park here.
Okay.
like-
Well, you're safe.
Yeah, keep your eyes open.
Just
Look for
saying.
dick planes when you leave.
Just saying. Just saying. So, before we go off the show, I want to talk about last night. Annie and I were out at the Steel Pub, and we saw Common Bond, which is an awesome band. If anybody gets to see Common Bond, go out and see them. You see them on the schedule, go see them. Great show they put on last night. And then Video Days stopped in. They had a little off night, so they were coming through town, and they stopped in. It was quite an experience to have Video Days there, and Common Bond on stage, and then Stereotype showed up, and then Smith Compound. There were some of the members of Smith Compound band were there, so it was the amount of musical talent that was at that venue last night was just it was unbelievable.
Yeah, you
I mean-
invited us out, but we passed out at like 8.
Yeah. You guys had a long day, and I understand. I just figured, hey.
We do love going out like Friday, Saturday nights to local bands around the area to cover
And you
bands.
guys probably see more, being that you travel.
Oh yeah, all over.
You know, a
Yeah.
lot of good bands.
Yeah, especially because all the events are done on the weekend, so it's
Right.
always try to find local places. Last year was kind of tough, but we always try to find local
Well,
places.
yeah,
to go out
last
and
year
party.
was that didn't even exist.
Yeah.
In 5 years, you'd be like, never happened.
I hope
The
that's
history
true.
books will be it'll go 2019 to 2023. It'll be like these next 3 years. These 3 years are going to be missing.
I would love that.
Never happened. So, all right, with that, we are going to say goodnight. And we have a little camera up there. And on that little camera, we just kind of wave and say goodbye and see everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye, Jake,
Bye.
Peter,
And,
Dave.
Big Soda, I love you.
And we'll see everybody next week, 6 o'clock, here at the Hanover Hangover Sunday night.